Now, many of you already know that Onvo L90 intends on delivering plus 10,000 units this month, and it brings me greater joy that the target that Onvo had put for themselves, they finally reached. The president of NIO, Queen Li Hon, handed over the delivery of the Onvo L90 on stage as you know screen, and it was so amazing to see that look, the target that Onvo L90 intended to deliver, they managed to deliver, or they managed to get to that target 3 days before month end. It's always good to see this because this happened today, and knowing that there's still the 30th, the 31st to go, I think you and me can agree that 12,000 is possible of this car, which is something that we look forward to. Now, NIO L90 remains one of the models that has done the most in the first full month of its sales since its launch, which is something that it's so great and amazing because it shows us the kind of potential that NIO has on this car. I mean, I was reading a post about the fact that Mona 3, which is Xpeng's one of the cheapest Xpeng models, has sold over 160,000 cars. They say they've been selling over 10,000 cars, and seeing those figures to me, it's something that gave me the confidence that look, in as much as ES6 also is seeing plus 10,000 or a lot of plus 10,000 deliveries coming from the Mona 3, we'll also get to see a lot of plus 10,000 deliveries coming from the Onvo L90, coming from the NIO ES8, which is something that we look forward to. So, my dear friends, these are the news that I'm bringing for you today of NIO hitting the mark of one model selling plus 10,000 deliveries. Remember now, what this simply means is that the L90, it is going to be the model that has done so well even compared to the L60, because L60, you'll know that the most that it has done is just over 10,000, but the L90 right here, it has got the potential to get to 11 or even 12,000 deliveries, which is something that, like I said, we look forward to. So my dear friends, tell me, I mean, this 10,000 delivery, of course, I saw from the streets of social media, a lot of the new investors are excited, and how can we not? Because finally, even those people that were against NIO, those naysayers that were always talking bad about NIO, they finally see what is to come to NIO. And this, my dear friends, makes me to want to load the boat. So 10,000, it's in the back. What Onvo L90 and L60 are fighting for, what Onvo L90 is fighting for, is to get as many deliveries as possible. Who knows, 12,000 can still be possible, like I said. L60, on the other hand, you will know that it has been also doing very well, right? And it is with no doubt that this car or this model will continue doing very well, because look, this is the cheapest model that you buy from Onvo, right? Starts at around 206,000 RMB with a 60 kilowatt hour battery. One of the things that I like about the L60 sales as compared to the L90 sales, it is that, of course, though L90 is getting an upper hand in terms of sales, L60 sales and orders inflows are not cannibalized by the L90. We've discussed about that, and this is why I like also very much the L60, because before the L90 started deliveries in the 1st of August, L60, I think July, June, and May, they were the company that were that it was a model that was doing the most, selling more than the all-time best-selling model, the ES8, which shows you the massive confidence the Chinese consumers have onto this car, which shows you that it is indeed value for money. And my dear friends, it's just the beginning. What we are seeing even on the share price, did you see how NIO finished the day yesterday in the market? I mean, it was just so crazy. NIO started the day, of course, on a green, then immediately went to a red, but finished on a green again. I think 2.5% was the share price that NIO finished trading at. And my dear friends, this shows you the strong confidence that investors have onto NIO. $6.51 is the price that NIO ended trading in. And Monday, you will know that we are getting the official deliveries of August, followed by Tuesday earnings, Q2 earnings, and insurance registration. So already next week we are going to see a lot of things happening for NIO, and hopefully it is a week where we see the share price once again surging, going up. I mean, there is a possibility that next week probably NIO gets closer, who knows, $9.50, closer to $10. But it will depend on the earnings that NIO gives, right? Or that NIO reports, because a lot of investors wants to know, okay, how did NIO perform? They want to see the gross margins, they want to see the net losses. Those are the two main important things that they want to see on the earnings. But over and above that, they want to see the guidance as to how many cars is NIO aiming to deliver for Q3, which will be so interesting. And that again is good. If the numbers are good, it will make the share price to react so positively, which is something that I look forward to. Yeah, so yeah, man, I just thought I'd quickly come and give you an update about this. Tell me what you think. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Look, man, it takes me some time to make videos like this, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, is to subscribe if you have not done so, is to click on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss the content that I drop on a daily basis. I mean, I've been doing NIO content since 2020, and I've not stopped because I've always believed in the future of NIO, because of its technology, because of its after sales services, which we discussed yesterday. To say that the point, or one of the things that will make them win, it's because of the services that they offer to those that buy NIO cars, which, my dear friends, it's just out of this world. So yeah, I like what I see. I think we should brace ourselves for what's coming. 10,000 deliveries have been made of the Onvo L90, and this is always good news to the investors of NIO, right? Hopefully the market also takes this as a positive, and it ends the week, of course, on a green. This is something that hopefully we get, or we are praying that we get to see happening around the NIO stock price. I'll see you on the next one. That is all from me, and God bless you all.